children.
I put
We're a bit harsh on the kids.
Dimitri's dad, it's like the Godfather. Why are Jackie's sisters both blonde?
And she's ginger.
Yeah. That's about it. Sorry. And then they had a group hug.
Yeah, the final 9 group hug, which they said final 9. I've seen series
That's
of Big Brother
long,
which had 9 people in it.
The final 9 is pushing it, isn't it? All right.
And then there were...
Go on.
Remember that? No, and then there were 9. Like... Everyone used to say that when someone walked out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And then we had the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, there are more fireworks going off out the back of that garden than we've got on the BBUK final these days.
Yeah, I can't see Emma. Yeah, those fireworks were crap. Ooh, fake us.
Marissa really enjoyed them.
Did
that
she?
That was her highlight of the week.
Was it?
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
She wrote on that blog I read.
You've been reading Marissa's diary again. Leave her alone. I hear she's getting out of restraining order against you, Study Jim.
I've heard the opposite. Then we went to Dear 42.
So Dre was talking to Dylan and she says, I want all of them out. I think she
Clear the
wants
house.
Yeah, clear the house.
I thought Dre was eating nug-nugs during that section.
And
They're
then
always eating nuggets in that house, aren't they?
Dylan said, they are. It's a BB staple. Dylan said...
Standard issue made by Endemol.
Dylan said, when the time comes, we throw our knives out of the way and take these people out. That's good. And Dre said she doesn't want Ica or Dimitri in the finals.
Yeah, she's coming for Ica's edges.
She's coming for Ica's wig. And she said she's after revenge.
Yeah, she did say she's looking for revenge.
What does she want revenge for? Nothing's happened
Against
to her.
Ica or anyone.
Nothing's happened to her. No,
Oh, that's a good point.
I think she just meant in general, but still, what? Nothing's happened to her.
Oh, maybe it's lost in translation. Actually, Dre's really good, so I shouldn't criticise her. But they did do you know what they did at the end there?
No.
And Big Brother loves this sound effect this year.
No, yeah,
the whole pow
they're
pow.
mad for it.
No, if you do a pow pow in BBUK, you get evicted for it, don't you?
You get out.
Remember I told you?
Yeah. You said that to me earlier.
Yeah, I did. It's one of my faves.
I've never ever seen Dre talk to Dylan before. It's like in a soap opera when two characters who don't normally speak start talking.
It breaks you out of the reality of the situation.
And then you think, I wonder if they're going to get together because they don't normally speak to each other.
And I've put that William looks lonely without Dre.
Aww,
he did though.
That's sad.
Oh.
And the next thing I've got is Bruno campaigning to Ica and Dimitri's.
Yeah, I put Demica crawling in the HOH was Kevin and Bruno.
He said, we've got to be smarter than this. We're way better players. And he called Jackie poison.
Yeah, so back came the sort of witch hunt on Jackie.
Was Kevin... Oh, Kevin was there as well, yeah. And
Yeah.
Ica
But this is part of their peasant alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ica comes in.
Said...
But you're hanging out with that poison. But you're hanging out with that poison. So are you guys poisoned? No. They're like, no.
No, I love the fact she just comes out with that so quick. And their reaction, they're both like twitching, like, no. It's so good. And they went, no, we were just have-nots together. And Ica said the problem is they, i.e. the other newbies, trust each other and we don't, which is true.
Within their own alliance, they don't trust each other.
I've put what Kevin and Bruno are saying actually makes sense, sort of, but fuck them. Which I think is probably what Ica was thinking. And then, this was good.
Is this Jackie and Bruno?
When Kevin come out and Jackie's like, that was so good.
Kevin is fucking, he can't hide a thing,
so
can he?
shifty. Jackie went proper at him though. So, Jackie's like, why are 2 out of 3 alliance members talking to the HOH? And also...
No, first off, Kevin goes, did you sleep well? That was the way he opened the conversation. She's like, why are you in the HOH room with them? Go on.
I've also put Jackie's pink trousers, eek. Did you notice? She's got like sugar pink trousers on, disgusting.
Sounds eek.
And Jackie's like, why wasn't I included in this talk? Because they were putting you up as a possible nominee, that's why. And then I've put Kevin mumbling, I was just making a pitch to him.
And then she goes, you throw me under the bus or something like that. You're going to throw me under the bus. And then Kevin looked at his foot.
Yeah, I put Kevin looking at his shoes.
He's using the Ica tactic, like checking any part of his body not to look at her in the face.
And Jackie said, this so-called alliance, every single week, you guys are pieces of shit. She's trying to be a true alliance member, she said in the DR.
She's trying, but no one wants it with her. Sorry, Jackie.
Did you notice Kevin like had his hood up? He's like clutching a cup of tea, like walking around. He's just
husk of a man.
He's broken. So then Jackie goes into Ica and she's like, I will tell you everything about them.
Yeah, she starts singing like a canary.
Because fuck them. And she told...
I'm sick of being used in this game, she said.
She told Ica about the Peasant Alliance.
She spilled all the tea, didn't she?
They want to slay the Queen. I like the way Dimitri's and Ica were like to Jackie, well, you can't put us up now because we've never put you up, as if that was like a pre-existing deal they had. It was like, yeah, well, you know, we've kept you safe this long. It's like, hold on, that wasn't a thing.
By the charter of this kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that wasn't a thing. And then Ica did say Jackie come in and spilled the tea on the peasant line. Did she say that to Dre, I think it was?
You what?
I think Ica said to Dre, Jackie come in and spilled the tea on the Peasant Alliance.
Oh, did she say that?
Or
I don't know. I've written spilled the tea, but I don't know.
It might have been in the DR.
I was just trying to be shady, I don't know. But yeah, Ica and Dimitri did make that promise to protect Jackie, but they literally would lose nothing by making that agreement. So what did Jackie...
Exactly.
Why did Jackie feel any sense of...
It was a backdated agreement. It made no sense. Because Jackie's an idiot and she's got no one to turn to.
What... okay, I don't want to be like playing the violin for Jackie, but like, what is Jackie gonna get out of her Big Brother experience? She's not gonna get any friends. She's not gonna win it. She's not gonna have any fan. Well, has she got fans? Stands? The Jackie stands. Oh, I can't wait to see her in All Stars.
No, it's the opposite.
I feel sorry for her.
I know, everyone does.
It's pitiful.
She's got those two blonde sisters, the dog with the
drawn-on nose.
Pizzas to be cooked. Oh dear. So then Ica had a good diary room. She said, is William on Big Brother Canada or the Bachelor Canada? Jackie got the rose boo-boo.
Jackie got the rose boo-boo.
And not you.
And then why have I written boiled egg? Oh, she was eating a boiled egg.
Was she?
Oh shit, I was meant to ask you what was Ica eating to see if you knew.
I honestly don't know. Hold on, I've put Will William Tell as if that's a joke about William Tell.
William Tell? Deep.
That is laboured. What was William telling about? The Peasant Alliance, or was it something about Kevin? But William did go and tell Kevin straight away, whatever it was. Come on, one of us must have written this down.
I've got a duvet chat between Kevin and William. Here we go.
Yeah, because Dre and Ica were like, oh, William's not going to tell him, is he? And Dre's like, no, I don't think he's going to tell him.
Immediately.
Yeah, but what was it that he was telling him?
I've put as a duvet chat, so it must have been in the bedroom between Kevin and William, and it's about the Peasants Alliance. So I imagine that Kevin told William about the alliance, right? And then for some reason I've put,
here's what it was.
Hang on, I've got it. I've got this. So Kevin was telling William about the Peasants Alliance, correct? And then it looked like Kevin was Kevin sending a text to Bruno because he had something in his hand. He looked down at something in his hand, and then Bruno fucking walks in. It's like he'd called him up to the room.
Save me, mate. In a sticky situation.
Well, this is when they allowed mobile phones.
Yeah, that's good.
Bruno to Ica was saying, you need us as much as we need you. They don't.
Hold on, where are you? Hold on, wait. Because what William did tell about was Ica... Hold on, there's a lot of names here. What? Ica told William that Kevin suggested putting Jackie and William up. So that's what William went to ask Kevin. Did you tell Ica to put me up? And Kevin said, no, I didn't. But did he? That's what I wanted to know. Did Kevin suggest William?
Who's asking what?
I know, that was
William's.
That was a really convoluted.
Rewind.
There's so many names.
William asked.
This is what Ica told William that the word William was telling him.
She told me that I told you.
That Kevin suggested to Ica and Dimitri.
Yeah, to nominate.
Actually head of most of the household, not Ica.
One of the same.
That his suggestion was that Dimitri put Jackie and William up.
I'm not sure if he did do that.
Yeah, and Kevin said I would never have done that, but they never did a flashback to say whether he did or he didn't.
They are leaving these questions unanswered.
It's very ambiguous.
Which they could do with a flashback.
I would have liked to see it.
Presumably, if it was a thing that happened, they would flash back.
It's like Pixar, it didn't happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Where were you next?
Demica twitching. And Dimitri's saying we know Dre is 100%. So what are they talking about? What are they trying to work out if Dre's going to do here? Solid, or is she? I've put. Right,
something
on
was
their
obviously
side.
confusing in this section because
Because
our
we're
notes
both
are fucked up.
confused.
Bruno and Kev, you need us as much as we need you. They will put you up. Bruno, all the vets are going to be in jury. How embarrassing is that? He's already said that once. Bruno and Kevin, we know you see it. I think Ica wants to be last vet standing.
Me too, yeah.
Demika
Demika.
wavering.
Yeah.
Dimitri's, I have doubt in my mind. BS, I've put. Kevin and Bruno are going up. That was it.
Yeah.
It was the flim flam section, basically, where they were pretending... Where they were pretending that Dimitri and Ica were seriously considering not putting Kevin and Bruno up when actually they were. Right?
Yeah, I think so. So in the nomination ceremony, again...
Under Armour.
Sponsored by... Again, my theory of the two options you put up first was debunked.
I didn't pay attention
Or
this
defunct
time.
or whatever.
No,
So,
debunked is
Kevin, Jackie, William and Bruno were the options put up by Dimitri's.
I've written, I like Kevin's ears.
I'm glad
I've
you
really
did.
started to enjoy Kevin's ears this week. Something about his ears, like he looks like a little monkey.
There's probably a very niche Twitter account for that. At Kevin's ears.
I did start to fancy Kevin quite a lot more again. I used to fancy Kevin in season 3.
You liked when he had that dodgy haircut.
I know,
again.
but I do hate him as a person.
I did say he's got a nice butt today on that bed in those blue shorts.
You did a little twitch as you said that.
No, I was demonstrating how the butt was sticking up.
Oh, okay.
So Dimitri said that he'd nominated Kevin as he is a social player and Bruno as he is a physical player. Those were his reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Now onto the P.
Hold on.
OV. Hold up. Wait. Somebody's changed
I
it.
know, that's the bit that I said earlier. Here's something I said earlier about Dre and Dylan speaking to each other again, and I'm suspicious. Okay, yeah, veto, go on. I've got something from the intro, have you?
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Cindy got the moon boots, isn't it?
Yeah. Correct. I've put, does that work? Sort of does.
And cuts to Bruno, and I've put cuts to Kevin and Bruno in the hot tub. Despite being in hot water, Kevin and Bruno kept their cool.
Soggy bottoms.
And we had blow a casket. Casket, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The funeral thing, coffin, whatever.
Coffin dodges.
And we had, and actually I agree with this, the bunniest POV ever.
That was, yeah. Now,
This was such a good episode, right?
It was. It went on forever.
Do you know well, okay, for all of you lot, it's 43 minutes, unless you watch it with adverts, probably an hour. For us, we're writing notes on this stuff now. I don't want to
bleed.
I don't want to lift the veil on the podcast, but we transcribe this stuff, we write notes, and it took us at least 2 hours each, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. But I enjoyed every minute of it.
Me too.
I realised, like, when you're younger, like, you don't realise, like, what your simple pleasures are in life. And when I got older, I started to realise, like,
Yeah.
I do just get pleasure out of, like, eating a packet of crisps and reading the newspaper, or just watching Big Brother and I don't know what's going to happen and it's an exciting competition. That's, like, one of the happiest moments of my week.
Yeah.
But it's not cool to, like, admit that, but it's actually true, so whatever.
No, but if you haven't got passions, like, what have you got?
I know, but our passions are very peculiar.
What, because people think that they're uncultured?
I thought of something this week. Oh,
Go
was
on,
it last
go
week?
on.
Did I say this last week?
Probably.
I thought of Big Brother. It's a psychological sport. Did I say this last week?
No, but I like it. It's like the Hunger Games.
It is, because it's like a sport. It's like how people get passionate about a sport, but it's not a sport. But then the games aspect of it, like in the international versions.
Yeah, it's a game, and we're observing how people play a game.
Yeah,
it is like a sport.
So I just thought to myself, that's a good way to describe it to people when they say, "Why do you watch Big Brother?" Well, it's like a psychological sport.
Oh, when you want to be highbrow.
Yeah,
about
sounds fancy, doesn't it?
Rather than I like the bitching and the fighting.
Yeah, I like the towies.
Well, I did say to you, you were saying how you'd really enjoyed watching it with your friends and having other contact with other people that were into it.
Yeah.
And that's what lacks. That's what we're missing off Big Brother these days. Like back in the past, you felt like the whole nation was into it.
Water cooler moment.
Is the water cooler moments, and we talk about this. You do get it sometimes now when someone at work's talking about
David's
it.
dead.
David's dead, or what else? I can't.
Jay Goody being a racist, shit like that.
Well, that was back when it was still pretty popular. But you get those things that people are aware of sometimes that have happened. Like, someone was a massive
George
racist,
Galloway or something, or being the cat. That was true. People did talk about that, didn't they?
Yeah, but back then it was more of a sort of everyone was into it. It mattered more, and now it's become more embarrassing to admit that you're into it.
I feel like there was something recently, people were talking about it at work, about it for some reason. Something happened.
And yeah, me too. We even mentioned it.